In overtime, we have pages and pages of ticket text. We got open lines as well. Deal or no deal?
Mm-hmm.
Next 10 Super Bowls decided by AI. The Lions only win one, and it's the 2025 Super Bowl. Would you take this? Deal or no deal? That's the question. 248-539-9797. And I thought this would be so obvious, right? Lions fans are long-suffering. We've had it our entire lives. It's the one title the city hasn't had. If I give you a chance at the Lions Super Bowl, you don't even let me finish the question. You just say yes. And then if I tell you you're not waiting the entire 10 years, you're first in line, double yes.
And then for the next 9 years, why watch?
Oh, no, damn. Am I supposed to be bummed? I just watched my team win a Super Bowl, summit the mountain, the thing I've waited my entire life for. And in some cases, your father's life and your grandfather's life, and in some cases, they can't watch it with you. I don't want to wait any longer. Give me the Super Bowl now and give this city the celebration they've always deserved.
Good for you.
John, people are not kind to you because you said no deal.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, go ahead. Read something I don't care about.
Okay. Dear John, they don't have a quarterback to win multiple Super Bowls in the next 10 years. One is their ceiling. Take the deal. John talking about two. Give me one. Foolish talk by a foolish man. Nick. Someone accused you of CTE. Yep, John, CTE is really kicking in.
Okay, well, that one's maybe accurate.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, TBD.
We'll have to wait.
Let it play out.
John is the ultimate dumb Lions fan. Relevancy is not the same as victory. Give me the Super Bowl now. Signed, Steve. I've spent 31 years on this earth waiting for a Super Bowl. I would take that deal even if it meant the Lions would never win a single game ever again. Give me my Super Bowl. Cash out.
John, I want to try to personalize this for you.
Oh, please do.
Okay, so, your dad, Larry, 73, right?
74.
74. Okay. And, getting up there. And my parents are a little bit older than yours, and, you start thinking, we don't have much longer.
Right. It ends at some point.
Yes. And so we get 7 years down the road. I won't put a timeline on this for you, but with it, he's struggling, and you have that last conversation. You're lucky enough to do that. It's not a sudden death.
Yeah.
You're sitting there in the hospital, and he goes, John, the one thing that you're just disappointed about is you didn't take the deal. And what would you say to that?
My dad and I would both have our final last good laugh. Because, first of all, he wouldn't say that. Second of all, I'm still not taking the deal. I'm not taking the deal. Because I might win the next 3. And Dad could be with me. We got memories.
This man's counting not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4 this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CT comments might be right. Texter says...
Sure, because it's different than yours. Sure. Yeah.
Well, John, I just think it's crazy to turn down a Super Bowl in the city of Detroit. It's borderline blasphemous to say you'd roll the dice when you're guaranteed a Super Bowl.
This should shock no one. Have I ever, Greg and Tom and anyone else, have I ever taken a deal like this? No. I have never taken the minimum and then just said, okay, I don't care if we suck for another 9 years. I don't care what happens. I have always been the guy that said, I don't want the deal because I want to play the games. I want to have the seasons. I want to build the team or rebuild the team, and I want to win more. I'm never, ever going to limit a team or myself to just the bare minimum.
The bare minimum, to clarify, is winning the Super Bowl. I just want to make sure we're on the same page that the bare minimum in this conversation, what we're settling for, is the greatest accomplishment the city could ever have. A euphoria we would never see again. Your second won't feel the same as your first.
What we need is all of these, and they haven't been that bad, disparaging text messages. And we need a file of this segment so that we can put it in a time capsule and bury it, and dig it back up in 10 years, and then let's do this again, and let's find out who was right, who was wrong, who has the biggest regrets.
Well, after every season that they don't win it, we're going to ask you, would you have taken the deal?
Put a tally up on the board.
Yeah. Seriously, like you are a man of principle, and you stick by your word.
I don't doubt he will.
And you budge, and then some of it, I think, even stubbornness at times. So, and I'm stubborn with stuff, so... No. I just I thought about this when we've been when we decided to talk about this. I was really thinking, how do I feel? I was sorting it out. I wasn't like a knee-jerk reaction. And what settled it for me was because I don't believe in giving up like the future to a degree, but the joy that this would bring so many people, the older generation Lions fans that have like, I can't. I'm going to guarantee that for people.
Right. But you guys are, the way you're setting this up is that in 2025 we don't win, or in 10 years we don't win. Well, in my deal, we might only end up with one. It might not be this year. It might be year 9. It might be year 10. But I'm also leaving open the option because I like options.
There's gonna be a lot of dead people in those 9 years.
Yeah, John.
Again, I don't care. I don't care.
Think of the dead, John.
Going to.
Boomers are getting up there.
That's, again, sorry, you missed out.
Just like the last 50 years of people that died.
Such is life.
I just would point out when they won a single home playoff game, the emotional outpour in the city and the stories for just one playoff win about how I'm so happy I could spend this with Dad, or chilling, I'm so disappointed that I couldn't share this with my dad or my grandpa.
I get your point of view of, hey, you can guarantee one, but I'm not going 9 years without, or no chance of ever winning.
I've gone 32 without. I think I'll survive. I just want the one really badly.
Okay, so do I. It's
not
you're paying
badly
me like
enough.
Okay, well, I want more.
You're not willing to sacrifice enough for it.
I want more.
I get it. Ask Cubs fans.
I don't think you do.
Ask Cubs fans how they feel after the 2016 World Series. I think they're still milking that. I think they're thrilled.
As they should be.
That'd be us.
But the point to that is the Cubs in 16 were built to wreck the National League for, I don't know, a decade?
Right. They won one. I mean, sports are littered with teams that you thought, even in football. I mean, the Niners had all pros and 3-4 good cracks at this. They have 0.
Yeah.
That
Too
could
bad.
be us.
Again, I want the opportunity.
Okay.
I'm not going to limit myself. I like options.
I think you're being dumb tough. Something I think you are from time to time. You're tough, but you're being dumb about it.
Well.
I'll play the games anytime, anywhere. I'll chase 10 Super Bowls. Okay, dude.
Okay, tell me something that's out of character there.
For the second time this week, I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed.
Yes.
With the food draft and now this,
Put
I'm
my
not
menu
surprised.
right next to this.
I'm disappointed.
Put that in the time capsule,
your
too.
Canadian food. We'll save that for the records as well. Phone calls, ticket text next, 97.1.